Hi everyone, I wanted to share with you this excerpt from my class Mixed Media Sewing that shows you how to embroider the backstitch. At the end of the video, I'll let you know how you can watch the class in full. Let's start with the backstitch. Drape the fabric over the smaller hoop. That's the one that doesn't have the adjustable screw, centering your design in the middle. If your design is too big to fit within the hoop, pick a part of the design you want to start with. You can always remove your hoop and readjust if necessary. Now put the outside hoop on top, sandwiching the fabric between the two hoops and gently pulling it taut. Adjust the screw to keep the outer hoop in place. Thread your embroidery floss through a needle, leaving one tail short and tying a double knot at the end of the long tail. Starting from the back, pull the needle through to the front. I usually like to start at the end of a line or at a corner. Bring the needle back through the fabric to make a single stitch about 1/4 inch long. Now bring your needle back through to the front of the fabric, coming up 1/4 inch away from your first stitch, following the pencil line as a guide. Bring the needle back through to make a stitch that touches the first stitch, passing back through the second hole you made. You've just completed a backstitch. Use this stitch to embroider along your design. When you've completed a row, finish with your needle at the back of your fabric, tying off the thread with a knot. Don't worry too much if you have trouble keeping your stitches the same length. The beauty of the backstitch is that it looks like one continuous line, so uneven stitch length is harder to see than with other kinds of stitches. You can use this one stitch style for your entire project if you wish. To switch up your line work, try pulling some threads out of the embroidery floss to create a thinner line when you stitch. Create added dimension by running parallel stitch lines along your initial embroidery. Experiment with longer or shorter stitch lengths. There's a lot of room for creativity even if you only use a backstitch. Thank you for watching my tutorial. This video is an excerpt from my course Mixed Media Sewing, available on Skillshare. In the description box, you'll find a link for a 30-day free trial to use Skillshare. In addition to my course, you'll have unlimited access to thousands of classes ranging from creative to business to even how to keep your houseplants alive. I hope you'll join me there. Keep in touch and happy sewing.